Hi everyone, this is Shoradeep and welcome to my introduction to MATLAB. In this introduction, we'll cover a few basics. Um, extreme, I mean, this is supposed to cater to students who are just starting a programming language. I'll talk in detail about addition, subtraction, why variables are necessary, etc., etc. And so let's get started and see where it takes us. It'll be simple, I promise. So let's start by um, adding two numbers. So we want to add 1 and 2. So that's we all know that's equal to 3. So let's type in 1 plus 2 and press the enter button. So that gives us an answer of 3. So there are a few things I want you to notice. When you um, typed in 1 plus 2 and pressed the enter button, um, the result of that computation was stored in a variable known as ans. Okay, so the answer variable stores the answer of the previous computation. Okay, so and another thing you notice is all the variables that are created are appear in the workspace. So after um, after you computed the value of 1 plus 2, an answer variable was created, ans, which stored the result, which is 3, and you can access the value of the answer variable from the workspace by double clicking on ans. See, it has a value of 3, and if you double click answer and it'll report 3. Okay, so I'm clicking close. Okay, so there's another thing I wanted to mention is um, if you want if you want to see wanted to see the value of a variable which is stored inside the memory, for example ans, you would just type ans and press enter, and the answer would be displayed. The value of the variable would be displayed to you. For example, if I store the value of 4 in C, so I do C is equal to 4. Okay, press enter. So you see a new variable C has appeared in the workspace. The workspace, as I mentioned already, stores displays the current the variable stored in memory. Okay, so if I just type C, then it would show me the value that is stored in C. So C is equal to 4. What if I wanted to clear C from memory? Okay, so we type clear C and press enter, and see, there is no C inside the workspace. It's totally empty. It only has the answer. And if you type C here, it will show you an undefined variable or function C, which means that C is not there anymore inside memory. Okay, so um, there's a better way of adding two numbers rather than uh, just typing in the numbers explicitly. By explicit, I mean typing the numbers as they are, 1 plus 2, that would give us 3. Instead of this, we could have done a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and then c is equal to a plus b. So that would give us 3. This is another way of doing the same thing we did here. Okay, so now we have three variables added to the workspace: a, b, and c. So a stores 1, b stores 2, and c stores the result of adding 1 and 2. which is A plus B. Why would someone do this instead of just um, um, typing in 1 plus 2? Why would someone store 1 in A, 2 in B, and 3 in C? Let's take another example. Suppose you have two numbers, okay, let's take an example. Let's say you have two numbers, 1.2334556, and you want to multiply it with another number. Okay, add it to another number. A com I mean a number which is hard to type multiple times. Okay, so I'll add it to 1.56678. Okay, so I type enter and I get the result. And then I want to again multiply both of these numbers. So I again type 1.233456 into 1.56678. I get the answer again. Suppose I want to subtract these numbers. Now it's getting a bit boring, isn't it? I have to type these numbers over and over again, and these are big numbers, big in the sense that they have a large number of digits. So 1.233456 minus 1.56678. So I get my answer. But wouldn't have been, this can be done in an easier way. So what if I did this? I assigned the values of 1.233456 into A. So I write, so currently A has 1 stored inside it, B has 2 stored inside it. And in this scenario, if we just write A is equal to 1.233456, it would just overwrite the value of 1. So 1 gets erased and 1.22356 gets stored into A. So as you can see, 1 has been erased and you have 1.2335. I mean, it's rounding it off to a certain value, but okay, so we double click A, and so it's rounding of 1.233456 into 1.2335. That's, that doesn't matter. That's just because MATLAB displays up to 4 digits of decimal. You can instruct it to display more digits of decimal. I'll show you that in a later video. Anyways, so now we store 1.56678 into B. So I click this. So B is equal to 1.56678. Okay, so I've stored these two numbers, the numbers which we were adding, multiplying, subtracting from. I've stored these into two variables. Now I want to add these two numbers. Okay, so I would just want to add these two numbers. So instead of writing 1.233456 plus 1.56678, I don't do this. Okay, this would give me a certain result, but A plus B would give me the same result, and it's easier. It's time saving. I mean, you're saving a lot of time by just um, saving 1.233456 into A, 1.56678 into B. Okay, and then instead of writing this, you're just writing A plus B, so you get the same answer. See, you get 2.8002 and 2.8002 here as well, but you're saving a lot of time by writing A plus B. And then if you want to find out the multiplication of these two numbers, just write a star b. You will get the answer. So as you can see, this into this is 1.9326, and a into b, the answer is 1.9326 as well. But you saved a lot of time just by storing the values into variables. And then you can just do the subtraction by a minus b. You don't have to write the whole number once again, so that saves a lot of time. And another thing I wanted to tell was, uh, what if you wanted to clear all the variables in memory? Just erase everything in memory. You'll just have to write clear all. Okay, so now if you write a, you'll be getting 1.2335. If you write b and click on enter, you'll get 1.5668. But after writing clear all, you won't be able to access any of the variables. Write a, press enter, so undefined variable. Write b, press enter, undefined variable. So that's all for today. See you in the next video.